So today I want to talk to the woman who is tired, the woman who is hanging on by a thread, the woman who feels beat down and like everything's kind of crumbling around her and her weight loss would be great, but it's kind of the last thing on her to-do list and she's just struggling and potentially ready to give up. And I want to share with you a little phrase today that really helps me when I feel like I'm running on empty. Really helps me when my cup is, I've got nothing to give from my cup. So that phrase is contribute more than you consume. Contribute more than you consume. Now you might be thinking, well, Madison, I've been contributing so much. That's why I'm running on empty. Well, here's what I mean. God or the universe or whatever you believe in gave us things to share, not to hold on to. So what have you not been sharing? It could be as simple as money and time, or it could be on the other side of you're not sharing your emotions. You haven't been sharing how unhappy you are. You haven't been sharing how stressed out you are. And so if we want control back, we must do what we are naturally supposed to do, and that is share. We are animals, and we need tribes, and we need packs, and we need human interaction. And when we are not getting our fill rather, we tend to burn out very quickly, or we become resentful, or we become moody and snappy. And so have you been contributing goodness more than you have been consuming goodness, or on the other side, consuming negativity? Right? And when I say negativity, have we been consuming too much reality TV? Have we been consuming too much gossip? Have we not been consuming motivational podcasts? So it goes kind of both ways here. So, for example, I had a coach a long time ago, and his motto was make more, give more. Make more, give more, right? Whether you're making more money, you're making more love, right? You make more to give more. Right? The reason we want more in life is because we want to share them more with people, right? Why do we want to win the lottery? So we can go, sit on a beach somewhere and sip pina coladas, but it's not as simple as that, right? Because we want to take our family with us to sip pina coladas. We want to pay off our parents' house. We want to pay off our kids' school, right? We want to achieve these big things to take people with us and take care of people and share things with us, right? You ever get a really amazing gift for somebody and you can't wait to give it to them and see their face when they open it? Because we love making people feel good. You ever throw a surprise party for somebody, or you're invited to a surprise party and you can't wait to see their face when they walk in and everybody else surprised? Because we love giving people things and treating people kindly. We love making people feel special because we like feeling special, and do unto others as you would do unto yourself. And it's even like, I always love when I'm walking downtown Toronto and I see a homeless person and I'm like, oh, I want to go get them something, right? I go get them a bagel, and I go get them a coffee, and I go get them this. And I love just giving, like, here you go. And I remember one time I was walking past a grocery store and there was a man outside, and I was like, and he was like, I think he was asking for change, but I was like, what do you want? Right? What do you want? I'll get you something. And he's so funny. He's like, if there's strawberry danishes, I would love strawberry danish. He was very specific, but I was so excited to go get him a strawberry danish and present it to him after I got out of the store. And so if you're feeling burnt out, we are not contributing in the right way, or we're contributing with too much expectation of getting in return, because only when we genuinely give do we genuinely get. Or we are on the opposite end, we're consuming too much negativity or neutrality, right? We're not consuming positivity. Maybe we're just consuming nothing at this point. And if we're left to our own devices and we're burnt out, what does our own mind tell us? Not good things. So by default, even if we're not actively consuming external negativity, internally there's probably some negativity going on, right? Doubting ourselves, feeling guilty, beating ourselves up, stuff like that. And in the Tremera tribe, we have something that we call spreading glow, GLOW, generosity, love, optimism, and wisdom. And the sole purpose that I invented this for was to build up your weight loss karma, was to practice contributing more than you consume. In fact, when I look at in our Facebook communities, when I look at the graphs of women who are losing the most weight, they're also the women who are the most active in the Facebook groups. They're commenting the most, they're posting the most, they're encouraging other ladies the most. And when I look at the people who aren't losing the most amount of weight, guess what? I haven't seen them in the Facebook group. They're not commenting, they're not posting, they're hiding because they're probably embarrassed or they're ashamed, right? Because they fell off. But if you want to be rejuvenated, you have to give more. You have to give more of the right things in the right way and consume less. And it's just, if we give more love, we receive more love. And it might not happen immediately, but it does come back around. And sometimes when we're burnt out in the moment, we don't want to give more love. We don't want to give encouragement. We don't want to give patience to receive patience because we're not getting it back right away. And it's very hard to be patient when somebody else is testing your patience. It's very hard to give love when somebody's making it very hard to like them. It's very hard to make money when, we're not working the jobs that we want, right? But we have to give more to make for, to switch the charges of our life to attract the things we want to attract. So give more to make more, contribute more than you consume. So I would love for you to just sit down and say, okay, how have I been contributing? Where have I been putting my energy? Because have I been contributing and taking care of everybody else? But in doing that, I'm now resenting not taking care of me. Have I been contributing and saying yes too much? Or have I been consuming or have other people been consuming me too much? Have I been saying yes too much? Maybe do I need to say no to more things so that I can give people good quality contribution instead of a quantity of contribution, right? Because you have to contribute more than you consume, but it has to be quality contribution. It can't just be quantity for the sake of, Coach Maddie said to contribute, right? You have to have genuine intentions. And most of the time, the women that I deal with, they're just kind of running on autopilot, always trying to catch up to their to-do list, always feeling one step behind, never catching their breath. And then forget about even trying to lose weight. Like, where the heck would you even fit that in? Right? But I just say, take a step back and breathe, right? We're contributing from the wrong well with the wrong intentions. And we are either not consuming the right things or we are consuming the wrong things. And so for what really, really helps me is just sitting back and giving more, sharing my emotions, sharing my feelings, sharing my wisdom, sharing my experiences, sharing the love, sharing my knowledge, sharing. That's what these podcasts are for. This video is for. Share. Because nobody became poor by giving. Nobody has become poor by giving. The universe doesn't let it happen. So if we want to take this and we want to actually practically apply it to your weight loss journey, you will not be stuck on your weight loss journey if you keep encouraging other people to lose weight, if you keep cheering on other people who are trying to be healthy, if you keep helping them be healthy, right? If your kid or your husband or your best friend is trying to lose weight, cheer them on, check up on them, tell them they're doing great, maybe take them out for a healthy meal, maybe help them meal prep one week, right? Like, contribute productively in that sense to people's health. And then by default, you will be contributing to your health. If you create this energy and this kind of mushroom cloud of goodwill and good energy and healthy attitudes and healthy habits with the people around you, it makes it easier for you to stay strong in those things as well. Because nobody has become poor by giving. And nobody will be stuck losing weight. Nobody will not be able to lose weight if they help other people lose weight. Seriously. And I'm not saying it's your job to make that person lose weight. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you need help losing weight, if you want things to change, if you want your results to speed up, have you tried looking outside of yourself and helping other people? I remember when I was, studying for exams, the best way that I learned was to teach somebody else what I was learning in the textbook. That's how I studied. I would teach somebody else the concepts that I was learning. And by teaching somebody else, I understood them better because now I learned how to explain them. Same idea with weight loss, right? Give more, contribute more in the health aspect of things. Have you been contributing the health aspect, right? Or have you just been throwing a bag of chips in your kid's lunch, a bear paw in your kid's lunch, a fruit roll up in your kid's lunch, right? Take the extra second, wash some grapes, throw a banana in there. You don't even have to peel it. Are they going to like it? Maybe not. Are they going to scream and fight a little bit? Maybe. But you're contributing to health. most people look at weight loss as a struggle because it's not working for them. And they look internally, which is what we're supposed to do, right? We have to look internally to see, where are we off? Where are we wrong? Where are we making mistakes? What are we not doing right for our body? But also, if we've been doing that for so long and we're still struggling, or we still have these negative feelings, take it to the next level and look into the world around you, because there's more to your success than just what goes on in your mind. It's your environment as well. Your environment determines how your mind goes, right? If there's junk food all around the house, if there's junk food all around the office, if everybody's sitting on a couch, you want to join in, you want to do these things, it makes it extra hard. Right? So be the person that says, I'm going on a walk. Do you guys want to come with me? Okay, we're not having family pizza night. We're going to have a family soccer night, right? Like, how are you contributing to health as a whole, to the people that you love? Because by giving more, you make more in return. You make more results. You give love to get love. You give patience to get patience. You give money to get money in return. Right? I remember when I had a friend come to me and ask me for money. And it was, at the time, it was quite a lot for me. And it was pretty much everything that I had. But I was okay. I felt like I could be okay. And you know what? If I didn't get this money back, I could still be okay. So I gave them their money. And they did pay me back, and then some. But only because I didn't expect it back. And so I gave more, and then I got way more than I gave. And that's what we're supposed to be getting with our results. We're supposed to be getting more out of it than what we're putting into it, if what we put into it is done with the right intention and focused with the right energy. Our energies are all over the place. They're not in the right place. We are contributing, but to things that aren't moving the ball forward. Shift where we're contributing, shift where we've been consuming, and you will feel recharged and rejuvenated. It is not hard. Just as quickly as we feel like crap or we feel burnt out, it can immediately switch. It can happen overnight. And we just need to shift what's going on and how we put our energy. So please check yourself. Watch where you contribute productively, watch where you consume. Don't consume negativity.